Hey everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge, and this is Sky High, episode number 61 on a Sunday morning after a night of live sports. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Here in the US, for the first time in nearly 2 fucking months, we had a live sporting event. UFC number 249. And before I get started talking about UFC number 249, I am a super fucking casual when watching the UFC. I'm not an expert. I will never claim to be an expert. I just enjoy the process of these fucking warriors fighting each other, male or female, right? I mean, the preview for that Nunes fight for 250 looks absolutely insane. I mean, she looks like an absolute animal. And Tony Ferguson just surviving all those rounds last night, just, my God, that's the moment you realize, like, oh, maybe never talk shit about a UFC person. Because they will fuck you up. It's like that dude who fucking knocked the man out in 20 seconds flat. Ngannou, and I apologize because I do not know the names. I didn't write the names down, and all I can say is thank you, Dana White. Because even as a super fucking ignorant casual, I can appreciate the art of the fight, the art of the sport, and really the logistics behind trying to set this up in Jacksonville, Florida, where, I mean, you have the entire country under quarantine and under shutdown, and somehow you made a pretty viable plan to get this rolling and going. Although there was a bit of a issue earlier with the weigh-in. I think a day or so before 249 actually started, one of the players, tested positive for COVID-19. Yet they figured shit out, rolled with it, and despite the empty arena yesterday, I thought the event was splendid. I thought, really, the UFC staff did a tremendous job of getting shit going, of just doing their fucking due diligence, getting shit done so that jackasses like me can just sit here and watch the sport. And boy, guys, I gotta tell you right now, you know who's making the most money right now? Disney. Okay. If you haven't figured it out already, Disney basically owns everything you love. They own Disney. Obviously, Disney owns Disney Plus, Star Wars, ESPN, ESPN Plus. And yeah, that pay-per-view event last night, guess who you have to buy that from? ESPN Plus. Who owns ESPN Plus? Yeah, Disney. Disney is making a shit ton of money in the fucking quarantine right now, and they know it. They know exactly how to milk us of our money, and we're not gonna fucking say no, right? Hey, we're deprived of sports. We're gonna buy the licensing right for Korean fucking baseball. KBO, here you go, motherfuckers. Buy our fucking products. It's like that fucking drug deal where, I don't know, it's not really a drug deal, where, you get the little bit of sample, a little bit of sniff, get you all enticed. And once you're fucking in, you're in. You're reeled in. You're stuck in this proverbial cycle of just watching these fucking teams play over and over again. And that's what's happening with me and the KBO, Korean Baseball Organization. Lots of great games all throughout the evening, and then what I catch myself doing is actually watching the replay the next morning with Korean commentators. Obviously, being Korean, I understand that shit. And the Korean commentators actually discuss player stats and intricacies about certain pitchers and shit. So that's why I love watching it. The next day, all that fucking like the proxy shit you have to go through to fucking watch their Korean fucking server. It's a headache, so I just wait till the next day. I'm patient. I don't have to fucking watch live shit. Although, yeah, UFC 249, absolutely worth the fucking live viewing. Awesome shit. And slowly but surely, everything is just coming back to us, right? In terms of sports, UFC, Korean baseball and soccer is nothing crazy to write home about, but it's still a live sport. And next week, May 16th, the Bundesliga, German soccer, German football, Deutsch Fußball, is it football or football? I don't know. But May 16th is the day the Bundesliga is slated to return. And this is curious because they want the finish date at June 30th. And I honestly don't know if this is going to be a viable plan to continue with these, players. Obviously, no fans, but the risk of contracting the virus is still very, very highly likely, right? So we'll see what happens, but hey, man, if you give me more sports, I'm gonna chomp on that shit. I'm gonna eat it up like a fucking fat dipshit motherfucker, right? Like those fucking assholes at Match of the Day trying to talk about the fucking team of the season. And two things I'd have to point out. Why are there so many fucking Liverpool players where clearly there are other teams with great players within the fucking context of the Premier League that are breaking records and having fucking numbers to back it up, yet you fucking put all the goddamn Liverpool players and put Bruno Fernandes, who has not even played a fucking dozen games in the Premier League, and you put him in the fucking team of the season. That is the most short-sighted, dumbest shit I've ever heard and seen in my fucking life. All right, Match of the Day, BBC, go suck my dick. How about you get a BBC, a big black cock, and shove that up your fucking ass? Because maybe that way, it'll dislodge whatever fucking dumbass shit that's stuck in your fucking brain for you to think to make a proper starting 11. I get Alisson. I get Virgil van Dijk. Hell, I even get two fullbacks for Liverpool. Right? Mane? Hell yeah. Mane's been a fucking insane goal machine this season. But to leave out guys like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is on another fucking pace to break a fucking goal-scoring record for Arsenal again this season. Harry Kane, who I hate. I absolutely hate Harry Kane and Son Heung-min. But those two absolutely deserve a spot based on how well they have played throughout the entire season. And in that midfield, you put Jordan Henderson in there, but you neglect to put a guy like James Maddison or maybe even a Ruben Neves, who doesn't get enough praise because, he doesn't play for the big boy clubs, right? The top six. Well, guess what? Wolverhampton is fucking, if you do continue the season, Wolverhampton is scratching at the doors. Leicester's in fucking third place, right behind Manchester City, who look to be the kind of hiccuping team on the top right now. Yet you ignore all that shit, just out the window. Liverpool, oh God, that's so delicious, right? Jamie Carragher, is that right? Oh my fucking God. Sports might be dead, but the fucking idiots talking about sports are very much alive, unfortunately, and you gotta call their bullshit out. You do, man. You do. Like, you say stupid shit, and you get fucking ass blasted, you better expect that shit. Like, if I say stupid shit on this channel, I fully expect a fucking full-on hate boner coming on the fucking keyboard like, you're an idiot! Like, yeah, I totally expect it. Because I probably said some dumbass shit or some, a statement that causes friction for that kind of emotional trigger. And I totally understand that. Yet when I'm wrong, I will admit to you I am wrong, right? Lamar Jackson's a perfect example. I flat out said at the beginning of the season, man, last season, I said, man, Baker Mayfield, best fucking quarterback in that division, period. While Baker Mayfield, did have a relatively bad season, Lamar Jackson just skyrocketed, and so that opinion kind of changed, right? And so when you're wrong, and you have to just accept that and understand why you are wrong and moving forward so that you don't make that goddamn mistake, right? And so ESPN, despite all their fucking home runs of, fucking UFC, Last Dance, Korean Sportsball, They also had the fucking mistake of having Booger McFarland for way too fucking long, but over the weekend, we got some fantastic news. Booger and Tessitore are out for Monday Night Football. Bye-bye! Oh, it's so great. It's so fucking great. We don't have to hear Booger's unbelievably asinine and backward fucking analysis. I mean, if you can even call it that. Right? And I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot, and I can clearly tell when someone else is stupid. So I'll call Booger out. Like, you have no fucking business commentating on this fucking game. None whatsoever. You sound ridiculous. Right? You sound like your fucking brain has been smashed in by a 360-pound fucking lineman. And because of the lack of oxygen, you can't fucking think for yourself, Booger. So thank fucking God he's gone. Oh my God. Couldn't stand another minute of Booger. Couldn't stand it. Would love to see Pat McAfee on there. I would absolutely love to see Pat McAfee on ESPN and tear shit up, because he seems like a guy who can just get shit on point. And really, the NFL is going to be so exciting this upcoming season, because of course, boys and girls, on Thursday, we had the full NFL schedule released for every team, all 32 teams. And I went ahead. I'll show you guys how much of a fucking sociopath I am. I went ahead and wrote down all the schedules for every team in every division in both conferences for football. And the reason why I did that, boys and girls, is because I'm going to prove to you for like 2-3 years straight that guessing doesn't mean shit. Season predictions don't mean shit. Okay? What they basically do is put out an unpopular opinion and have that as the fucking light for all you fucking mosquitoes to fucking get zapped at. So that prediction, chart, list, really graph, what have you, is going to be out within the next few days. And I'm debating whether or not to release the videos by division each day, which, I mean, it's going to take a total of like 9-10 days. So it'll be a full week of just NFL shit. And so, yeah, that's something that I have planned right now. And I'm excited. I'm just excited that football is going to be back. No Booger, no Tessitore, potentially McAfee, although McAfee did voice his displeasure working with ESPN. So I don't know how well that's going to go. And so it'll be interesting. Football will be interesting, because it always is. I mean, especially in these times, right, where you don't have a world to just kind of go out to. It's hard. So having some form of optimism is great. Although the MLB, wants to shit all over optimism. Because the commissioner is such a fucking piece of shit, arrogant, moronic prick. The MLB is, I feel, going to be the league that gets ostracized from all this shit when it's over. The COVID-19 and the quarantine. Because Rob Manfred, every step of the way, Rob Manfred decides to be an asshat and does the dumbest shit possible. The MLB has shortened the draft from, I believe, what was it, like more than a dozen rounds, right? I mean, it's a lot of fucking rounds. And reducing it to 5 rounds. And I don't know if it was a tweet from Passan or, oh God, what's that brother's name? The man with the fucking bow tie. Oh my God, I'm already forgetting goddamn names right now. Fuck you, marijuana, but you are delicious. Anyhow, baseball insiders are already saying, based on estimates and how the drafts for years have gone, potentially 1,000 players potentially 1,000 players aren't going to get picked. They're losing out on opportunities and money. Extremely short-sighted, irky move by the commissioner. Destroying the reputation of a sport that everyone should like. Yeah, kind of typical of the MLB right now. Talk about the fucking Houston Astros incident. Talk about the fucking Boston Red Sox ruling that just came out, and now this shit. I mean, it just keeps piling on for Rob Manfred. And when you're a dipshit, you should be called a dipshit. So Rob Manfred, Commissioner of Major League Baseball, Rob Manfred, you are a fucking dipshit. I don't know how the fuck you're a fucking commissioner. I don't know how many fucking dicks you have to fucking suck to get to your fucking position, but holy Christ, you are fucking terrible. A goddamn 14-year-old kid could run the fucking MLB better than your stupid ass. Dumbass motherfucker, I swear to God. Yet you're a fucking commissioner somehow of a multi-billion-dollar fucking sports league that's not gonna hemorrhage any money because of those fucking magic TV deals. No one's gonna go to the fucking ballparks, but yet you're gonna make all those money. Like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, Rob Manfred. Oh my God. Some of the most fucking scumbag people on earth just think, oh, I'm a human being, so I should be treated right. Well, when you keep continually fucking up like an asshole, you're not going to get that sympathy from anybody, especially from a guy like me. I give you maybe 1 or 2 chances. After that, it's like, okay, cool. Like, don't fucking waste my time. Don't waste my goddamn time. Just don't. A guy like Brendan Leipzig is somebody who I have no patience for. And I'll explain why. And let's rewind a little bit. Let's provide a little context here. So Brendan Leipzig, forward for the Washington Capitals, earlier this weekend was put on waivers in order to terminate his contract. Why? Because private group messages leaked out, hacked, whatever you want to call it, and it showed Brendan Leipzig and certain players talking shit. I mean, absolutely, disgusting language in terms of disgusting former and current teammates, wives, girlfriends, calling them out, calling them fat, and casually dropping cocaine usage in a fucking group chat, yet getting punished for none of that shit. Right? And of course, like, the Twitter fucking goes, abrupt, like, it just goes ape shit. When you say, they called a woman fat. Brendan Leipzig and all these guys, they called women fat. That's deplorable. And then you'll have the fucking Chads and the Brads and all the fucking, possible date rape names you could fucking put out there. You'll have those guys, yeah, bro, it's a fucking locker room, man. It's locker room talk. All right, man. You understand, though, that cantankerous fucking figures in the locker room don't usually work out, right? Like, unless you're in fucking junior high where you're all goddamn morons, right? But in professional fucking sports leagues where you have grown-ass men fighting for their fucking lives to stay alive and put fucking food on the table, they're not going to put up with that shit. They're not. They're just not. They're known as fucking locker room cancers. Right? Remember that whole episode with Uber and Ottawa Senators? Yeah. All those guys got shipped out. All those guys fucking left. Why? Cancer. So Brendan Leipzig is now just officially a fucking wandering cancer. Yeah, you'll have those guys just defending him. Your locker room talk. It's totally fine. Okay. No one's gonna mention the fucking blatant, casual, nonchalant use of cocaine by NHLers that, we're just gonna get offended by being fat. Get your fucking priorities straight, people. Brendan Leipzig is a fucking junkie, moron, mediocre-ass fucking skater who's getting defended by morons left and right. Right? Oh my fuck. This is why I give up on people. This is why I don't go out anymore. I mean, you're not supposed to go out in the first place, guys. Oh, you sound like a bunch of... No. This isn't about politics. This isn't about fucking stupid-ass goddamn grouping like you fucking twats seem to do. Oh, everything is all evil and racist. Oh my God, everything is against freedom. I fucking hate both these sides. I hate both of you. I hope both of you just fucking die. I really do. But you won't. You fucking pests will survive and linger for an uncomfortable amount of time, and I will be still sitting here like a goddamn cockroach that I am. Broken down, squeezed and stepped on, but still alive, still crawling. And complaining about just the stupid shit of people. Oh, fuck. Brendan Leipzig's a fucking moron. Okay, Brendan Leipzig is a fucking moron. And I do want to talk about this dude last. I do. Earl Thomas III. Oh, boy. Earl! I don't know what the truth is anymore. I don't. Did Earl get threatened by his wife with a gun? Perhaps. By all accounts, yes. Right. I haven't read the specific police report, but every goddamn picture, every goddamn newspaper, every goddamn fucking Sports Center, fucking first take goddamn shows will talk about this shit. But at the same time, did Earl Thomas and his brother run train on bitches? Maybe that's why the women went crazy. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You're running a fucking train on women with your fucking brother. What if you and your fucking brother fucked each other in the ass? Fuck you, Earl! Fuck you! What a time we live in. What a fucking time we live in, boys and girls. Because of no live sports, anytime we get a live sport, it's like the coming of God. And whenever there's just dumbass fucking cancers walking around doing cantankerous shit, there will always be the dipshit fucks who defend him, and there'll also be the dipshit fucks who just berate the guy with no evidence, just mimicking the same shit, like fucking parents. Racist! Sexist! This is why I don't go out. This is why I don't see people. This is why I'm glad, in every sense of the word, that this quarantine is just so firm and just so there. I'll go ahead and leave it at that. Because otherwise this shit's gonna turn into another goddamn manifesto in a video, and it can turn into just an all-around mess. So let's go ahead and send y'all home. Boys and girls, follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Now, fuck off.